Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have two treats to try from Boxu. So the first, this is our Mugwort Daifuku Mochi. Uh, so Mugwort is one of those where I personally have never tried it before, but I've run into it a few times in things like manga and whatnot. So it's something I've been curious about. According to the culture guide, it is an herb with kind of a grassy flavor. So this should have kind of a soft herbal flavor to it. The culture guide says that it's going to pair well with the red bean paste filling. We're going to find out. I'm super curious about this. I also think it's a really pretty green color. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. We're also going to try our Yuzu Konjac jelly. So yuzu is a citrus fruit that we've had. I've personally never tried one, but we've had a lot of yuzu flavored treats on the channel. And the best description I can come up with for it is that it tastes like sunshine. It's bright and citrusy and just, it's related to lemon, but a little different. So yeah, it's one of those where I have found I generally enjoy yuzu a lot, just because it does have that bright sunshiny flavor. Konjac jelly is a different kind of jelly altogether. It has, while it's very soft and chewy, it does tend to stick together quite a bit more than other types of jellies, because it is made from the konjac plant. So is definitely a little bit different. It's kind of got an unusual texture, but it has been really pretty good. I have really enjoyed uh, yuzu and konjac jelly in the past. I think that's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to this, honestly. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! So starting with our Mugwort Daifuku Mochi. Ooh. There is sort of a grassy, herby scent to these. And it smells really pretty good. It's very nice and soft to the touch. I do have to say I've enjoyed a lot of herbal teas in the past. So this is something I'm probably going to really enjoy, just because I do like those kinds of herbal flavors. Oh, it's so soft. Interesting. So I could smell it in the bag, but smelling the individual piece, not so much. It's also a very different color. I do like it though. It's a really pretty shade of green. I don't know how well you can see, but there are these flecks from the mugwort in here. I'm so curious about this. I'm going to disagree with the culture guide. I think the red bean paste is actually too strong a flavor with the mugwort. But I do like it generally. I think it's bean paste can be very strong in flavor if it's not flavored like something else. Um, and so it does kind of dominate, which is interesting because it's so, when they choose to flavor, it takes on other flavors really, really well. Texture-wise, beautifully pillowy, soft. It is all the reasons we love mochi. And the bean paste is really nice and smooth. Texturally, this is wonderful and glorious and phenomenal. Flavor-wise, if you're not somebody who enjoys herbal tea, if you're somebody who uh, finds herbal teas disgusting, you might not like this. I personally really love herbal teas. I really like that kind of herbal flavor. Um, and I think these are delicious, but it is definitely that kind of herbal flavor. There is something bright to it. It's kind of um it's on kind of the brighter, lighter side of things. Uh, I see why it shows up a lot, why I've run into it so many times. It is really good. It is really tasty. It's definitely kind of more on the delicate side of the flavor, which is why I feel like the bean paste is maybe a little bit strong. Um, but it is really lovely. They do work well together. Uh, I like it a lot, and I am finding, as I'm talking, the flavor of the mugwort, mochi part is lingering more than the bean paste, and so I'm getting more of that now. And it is really lovely. It's kind of like, an herbal tea that lingers in your mouth after you've had a sip. Uh, so as it turns out, I like mugwort. I had no idea. Uh, if you're curious about mugwort, would definitely recommend. This is a really lovely, delicious treat. Um, if you're somebody who doesn't like herbal flavors, though, maybe give it a pass because this is a very strong herbal flavor to it. So moving on to our Yuzu Konjac jelly. Oh my, it's doing the leak thing. Mm. Trying this after the mugwort is kind of interesting. The mugwort lingers a lot more than I thought it would. Mm. It is really good though. I will say that. It is, like I said, as normal with yuzu, really bright and sunshiny. And honestly, if there's going to be an herbal flavor to mix with it, mugwort is actually probably a really good one. As far as the texture goes, it is definitely chewy. This is not something that a lot of the other jellies will kind of just break apart. You could break them apart with your tongue pretty well. This one you really do actively have to chew, um, which feels very strange and unusual at first. But after you've had a few of these, it becomes pretty normal, and it's a really pleasant texture, at least I think so personally. Just be aware, like, they always, give warnings about monitoring small children and the elderly, who have trouble with chewing things just because you do actually have to chew it. Um, but it chews really lovely, and the yuzu flavor is just so bright and sunshiny and lovely and just as I said, I have found that I am definitely a fan of yuzu. Uh, it's similar to lemon, but I don't think it's quite as sharp, which is part of the reason why I like it so much. So if you're curious about either of those, or you know you enjoy either of those, would definitely recommend. This is super fun. Gochiso-sama. So to recap, we tried our Mugwort Daifuku Mochi, which I thought was really good. Really, all the reasons we love mochi are definitely there. It's lovely and pillowy soft. As it turns out, I really like mugwort. It's got this herbal flavor to it that is kind of on the grassy side of things, but I really like it. It feels a little cheery, and I personally really enjoy those kinds of flavors. So for me, I really like it. If you like herbal flavors, you might really enjoy it. If you're not somebody who enjoys that, then unfortunately, I am going to have to say maybe give it a pass. But you might really enjoy the second thing we tried, which was our Yuzu Konjac jelly, which, as usual, just really bright, sunshiny flavor from the yuzu. The konjac jelly was really nice. It's an unusual texture if you've never had it before because you definitely have to chew it. It's definitely chewy, but it chews really nicely, and once you kind of have had a couple, uh, they're really pretty good. I have really enjoyed them, and this is a great example as to why I enjoy them. Just really nice, flavorful, and pleasant to eat. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.